In 10 years, I see myself running my own business, a hair salon, and in my own house, being my own businesswoman.
10 years, I see myself about 10 kids, licensed carpenter, something like that, man.
In 10 years, I see myself with 15 kids, living in Bora Bora, living off YouTube money.
10 years, I see myself very successful, a lawyer, and a nice house.
In 10 years, I see myself as a criminal justice lawyer and also being married to an attorney and having 2 kids and living in New York. So yeah, that's where I see myself in 10 years.
In 10 years, I see myself 2 kids, happily married, and a physical therapy assistant.
In 10 years, I see myself being a traveling nurse.
I see myself doing art, doing tattoos and piercings, and probably having a bigger Instagram following and people actually liking my art and stuff.
In 10 years, I see myself definitely working with kids. I've always been really good with them, and I think kindergarten would be really sweet, or to be an art teacher.
In 10 years, I see myself in New York, living in an apartment with a few friends and just living. So,
In 10 years, I don't really see myself. I don't know where I'm going to be in 10 years because I have a lot of ideas and a lot of possibilities to me. I just need to find myself.
In 10 years, I see myself on the big stages playing football somewhere, just having fun, doing what I love.
10 years, I don't know. Yeah, see myself probably pursuing my football dream. Yeah.
In 10 years, I see myself probably to my house.
In 10 years, I see myself either still struggling through high school, trying to get a graduate's in college, not high school, trying to get like a graduate's or a PhD degree, or in a school teaching music.
In 10 years, I see myself a rich and successful businesswoman.
In 10 years, I see myself owning my photography business and directing movies.
In 10 years, I see myself walking the red carpet as a successful director.
In 10 years, I see myself as a registered nurse and being a great nurse in my future.
In 10 years, I see myself with a career in a successful job with a big house.
10 years, I see myself, platinum selling recording artist. You already know the vibes.
In 10 years, I see myself working my own clinic and rich.
In 10 years, I see myself being the emperor of OnlyFans. No, I'm playing. I see myself as a news reporter, you know what I'm saying? On Daily Fox News or Local 4, feel me?
In 10 years, I see myself as an IT technician, an investor, and rich.
In 10 years, I see myself playing on the big stage in football and coming back to Detroit to get back to my community.
10 years, I see myself working and having my own company in construction.
In 10 years, I see myself doing heating and cooling.
10 years, I see myself as an investor and rich somewhere, living good, taking care of my peoples, and that's all.
In 10 years, I see myself as a successful businesswoman, starting a family.
10 years, I see myself own business, probably a family. I don't know. Not really kids person, but yeah.
Not here. In 10 years, I see myself not at this school.
In 10 years, I see myself doing real estate.
In 10 years, I see myself owning a small business.
In 10 years, I see myself. That's a good question. In 10 years, I see myself. Ooh, dang, that's families and all type of stuff. Ooh, that's a hard question. 20, I'll be 28. All right, in 10 years, I'll see myself hopefully trying to, hopefully maybe with a first kid at least, trying to raise my first kid, trying to show him the way, and also taking care of my family, like my mom and my grandma. And that's where I see myself in 10 years, trying to take care of and handle my business.
In 10 years, I see myself as a successful nurse.
In 10 years, I see myself finding a better career or finding a better job.
10 years, I see myself helping a lot of people and making some businesses to help a lot of people, so yeah.
In 10 years, I see myself as a psychologist.
Growing up. In 10 years, I see myself growing up.
10 years, I see myself graduating from college and just
doing what I love.
10 years, I see myself as a businesswoman.
Probably see myself as a computer engineer.
In 10 years, I see myself still in school because, I'm going to be a surgeon.
In 10 years, I see myself being a dermatologist.
In 10 years, I see myself becoming a music technology producer.
10 years, I see myself overseas somewhere playing basketball.
I see myself married, having a house and kids.
In 10 years, I see myself probably working for an engineering company.
In 10 years, I see myself being a CEO of my company.
In 10 years, I see myself in a stable job, happy with the career path I chose.
In 10 years, I see myself with a family and completing my career.
In 10 years, I see myself successful in my career path and traveling.
I see myself being successful and happy, whatever I choose to do.
In 10 years, I see myself developing games and working on YouTube videos. And if that doesn't work out, probably something to do with fast food because that's easy.
In 10 years, I see myself becoming a PT assistant and probably married or something.
In 10 years, I see myself as a psychologist.
10 years, I see myself probably out of the country as a travel nurse.
In 10 years, I see myself being successful. I either want to be a professional photographer or a chef. I'm in culinary arts right now, so I think I want to be a chef. And, I just like to travel a lot, so I want to travel too.
In 10 years, I see myself hopefully getting married and starting my career, which is an early education teacher.
In 10 years, I see myself successful in some way and probably established, hopefully.
In 10 years, I see myself very successful, rich, living in a big house.
So in 10 years, I would see myself establishing my own business and as a piano technician and perhaps maybe being a piano music composer.
In 10 years, I see myself as a professional baker.
In 10 years, I see myself as an art director, probably working in an art studio or working for a film company.
In 10 years, I see myself as a graphic designer.
I see myself starting a family, being financially happy and stuff like that.
In 10 years, I see myself happy, a nurse, and starting a family.
In 10 years, I see myself hopefully in a bigger house.
In 10 years, I see myself being some type of doctor. Either I want to be a surgeon or a children's doctor, but I really want to see myself helping other people and making the world a better place.
In 10 years, I see myself owning my own business and traveling the world.
10 years, I see myself as a scientist, the next Bill Nye.
In 10 years, I see myself as a computer scientist.
In 10 years, I see myself financially free.
In 10 years, I see myself a successful real estate agent out of Michigan.
In 10 years, I see myself probably being more independent and doing more than I do now, I guess.
In 10 years, I see myself being successful and having a business that requires baking, whether it be public or, at home, just to bake and have a lot of money.
In 10 years, I see myself potentially married with 2 kids, buying my own car and my own house, and having my own business.
In 10 years, I see myself probably, probably just finishing school and finally getting into the real world. So.
In 10 years, I see myself as an electrician, making good money, making sure my family's well, being married, hopefully, and yeah.
In 10 years, I see myself as a forensic scientist.
In 10 years, I see myself entering the workforce as a registered dental hygienist and working to support myself and become financially independent.
In 10 years, I see myself rich, I don't know.
In 10 years, I see myself buying my first house, owning 2 businesses, and I may be married.
In 10 years, I see myself being successful with owning my own hair shop and making my own products and building up that clientele.
In 10 years, I see myself being like a YouTuber, entrepreneur, something like entertainer, personality and stuff, you know.
In 10 years, I see myself financially free, somewhere out of Michigan, doing real estate.
In 10 years, I see myself as a psychologist and married with like 2-3 kids.
In 10 years, I see myself living my life to the fullest, rich, you know.
In 10 years, I probably see myself moving out to live by my own and starting my real career.
10 years, I see myself as a nurse.
In 10 years, I see myself somewhere in medical field and moving out.
In 10 years, I see myself with a wife and some kids. I see myself with a family.
In 10 years, I see myself becoming the next Elon Musk.
In 10 years, I see myself being a businesswoman. I want to do my own company and build clothes and blankets and other accessories.
In 10 years, I see myself probably like a DNR or like, you know, an officer.
In 10 years, I see myself probably working and running the business with my brother, or I can just go off and become a dentist. Either one.
I see myself in college for electrical engineering.
In 10 years, I see myself living my life.
In 10 years, I see myself as successful. I don't know, maybe I'll have 2 kids, maybe I won't. I'll just see where life takes me.
In 10 years, I see myself having a successful career.
In 10 years, I see myself being rich.
Probably as a firefighter. That's the goal.
In 10 years, hopefully I have a job that I like and a big house with some kids and some cars that I like, you know.
In 10 years, I see myself out of this country.
In 10 years, I see myself completing my residency in cardiology and also expecting to have a good life.
In 10 years, I see myself being a doctor, a veterinarian, and maybe a mom.
In 10 years, I see myself as an independent woman living on her own, who has bought herself a house and a car.
In 10 years, I see myself running my own business, maybe with a family, a couple kids.
In 10 years, I see myself being a doctor.
In 10 years, I see myself successful and traveling the world.
In 10 years, I see myself working towards becoming a mechanic and owning my own auto shop.
In 10 years, I see myself being that rich auntie. Period. Period.
10 years, I see myself working for the Warren Fire Department and EMS.
In 10 years, I see myself as a cosmetology.
In 10 years, I see myself becoming a business owner and buying land and building my own house.
In 10 years, I see myself working as a nurse practitioner, and if not, then probably doing something I love.
In 10 years, I see myself being successful as a content creator.
In 10 years, I see myself being a successful travel nurse, living in like a nice apartment.
In 10 years, I see myself married, maybe with a kid or 2, working in Boston or New York with my computer science major.
10 years, I see myself as married and a successful job.
10 years, I see myself getting married, you know, in good health, starting my own business, maybe.
In 10 years, I see myself being a nurse, maybe with 1 child.
In 10 years, I see myself trying to pursue a career in music or something along the lines of music.
In 10 years, I see myself as a computer engineer, probably, yeah.
In 10 years, I see myself with my own auto shop, working for myself with some employees.
In 10 years, I see myself as a physical therapist in my own clinic.
Probably building a family and having strong relationships with them.
In 10 years, I see myself owning my own house and selling other businesses, maybe real estate.
In 10 years, I see myself living the life I always dreamed of, and that's it.
In 10 years, I see myself
being a world traveler. Well, photography traveler.
In 10 years, I see myself probably majoring in computer engineering and having some type of good job.
In 10 years, I see myself hopefully as a psychiatrist and just being happy, I guess.
Well, in 10 years, I hope I'm not dead, 6 foot under. But I hope I'm having a good life, Hopefully having married or so and have a stable job,
And in 10 years, I see myself hopefully as a dentist helping other people.
In 10 years, I see myself being successful, probably with a job in the healthcare field.
As an engineer working, in 10 years, I see myself working as an engineer in Detroit.
In 10 years, I see myself working and with a house. I hope so. And I should be gone to Greece or South Korea, I don't know. But yeah.
I see myself being a environmentalist.
In 10 years, I see myself as a very successful speech pathologist, probably with a fiance, no kids.
In 10 years, I see myself retired on a beach somewhere.
In 10 years, I see myself either with a business or having a lot of money somewhere.
In 10 years, I see myself becoming like a computer programmer or a software engineer, something nice.
In 10 years, I see myself working and flipping houses.
In 10 years, I see myself just starting my career, which is criminal justice is my major. That's it.
In 10 years, I see myself as an engineer.
In 10 years, I see myself sleeping.
In 10 years, I see myself with a family and a rich and successful life.
10 years, I see myself probably taking off in the acting career. I want to be an actor.
In 10 years, I see myself rich and retired.
In 10 years, I see myself being really successful. Like, I'm going to trade school straight out of high school. So hopefully, I just have a nice family, a nice home, a nice car, and I mean something to somebody.
In 10 years, I see myself as a civil engineer somewhere, probably, hopefully, not that many kids, and living life.
In 10 years, I see myself being a realtor, taking care of my family, having a family, and just settling it down. That's it.
In 10 years, I see myself as a registered nurse. Yep, that's it.
In 10 years, I see myself in the robotics industry.
In 10 years, I see myself as a dental hygienist. 10 years, I see myself being a lawyer.
In 10 years, I see myself becoming a traveling nurse or something in that field, hopefully.
In 10 years, I see myself I'll be like computer engineer.
In 10 years, I see myself as a nurse practitioner.
In 10 years, I see myself being rich and having my own business.
In 10 years, I see myself probably as a pro soccer player. I'm going to keep going, fight through it, whatever's coming my way.
In 10 years, I see myself in the NFL.
In 10 years, I see myself being like a mechanic and like fixing cars and stuff.
In 10 years, I see myself hosting parties with my friends.
In 10 years, I see myself already having a job, like my career started, having a couple kids, probably married, just everyday life.
In 10 years, I see myself becoming successful and becoming a chartered accountant.
In 10 years, I see myself with most of my goals completed.
In 10 years, I see myself traveling the world.
In 10 years, I see myself doing big things that impact the community, influence the future, the youth.
In 10 years, I see myself in a graphic designer position, probably.
10 years, I see myself I'm going to college for software engineering, and I see myself somewhere big, maybe hopefully inventing something for technology.
In 10 years, I see myself as a housewife. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, mother of 5 kids. Okay.
Nothing wrong with it.
Okay, I can do it again. In 10 years, I see myself as a physician assistant.
All right, in 10 years, I see myself in the FBI or as a state trooper.
In 10 years, I see myself as a nurse.
In 10 years, I see myself as a nurse and rich. Thank you for that one.
In 10 years, I see myself working full-time at a job.
In 10 years, I see myself figuring out my life, finding out what I'd like to do.
In 10 years, I see myself out of college, following my dreams, getting my dream car. I want my dream car now because they're about to become extinct, but yeah.
In 10 years, I see myself done with college and pursuing my career in mechanical engineering.
In 10 years, I will see myself like engineer, the computer engineer.
10 years, I see myself chilling with my closest friends, making money, and, teaching our kids and telling our kids of what we was going through at high school.
10 years, I see myself just happy.
In 10 years, I see myself going back to school to be a doctor.
In 10 years, I see myself as a massage therapist.
In 10 years, I see myself as a music engineer.
I see myself in 10 years being a police officer.
In 10 years, I see myself in law enforcement.
In 10 years, I see myself hopefully just making a positive impact on the world and maybe starting a family. Who knows?
In 10 years, I see myself to be 28 years old. I get it. And, hopefully be making at least $80K a year, maybe be on a pro gaming team.
In 10 years, I see myself hopefully owning a pet shelter. I love animals, and I've always wanted to get into that career.
In 10 years, I see myself as a computer science engineer.
In 10 years, I see myself as a software engineer.
10 years, I see myself going back to my hometown and possibly going to a trading school to become a mechanic.
In 10 years, I see myself working as a registered nurse. In 10 years, I see myself achieving my goals.